Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Garavaggio Smith and I'm here to talk about an issue that's sweeping all across New York City. New York Knicks fans are suffering from this disorder. Melancholic Knickerbocker Depressive disorder, also known as MKLDD, is characterized by a loss of pleasure in most or all activities, a failure of reactivity to pleasurable stimuli, a quality of depressed mood more pronounced than that of grief or loss, a worsening of symptoms in the morning hours, early morning waking, psychomotor retardation, excessive weight loss, or excessive guilt caused by a loss by the New York Knicks the previous night. Other symptoms include false hope, defeat, irritability, and emotional numbness. Due to this horrible 2013-2014 Knicks season, New York Knicks fans across the nation have been suffering from an all-time low of productivity. And I'm here to bring you my story of this journey with this awful Knicks team, and a few others. My fandom began at a very young age. My father is from New York City, and he's always been a Knicks fan from the time he was able to understand the sport all the way up until now. My mom actually is from Brazil, and she's a major Knicks fan. You know it's real when you're from Brazil and you love New York more than Brazil, and you love basketball more than soccer. I almost said football. Yeah, so they just raised me to be a really huge Knicks fan. I didn't even know how the sport worked, but I knew that I was a Knicks fan. It's in my blood. What can I say? You know, when I was younger, I don't remember the Knicks making it to the playoffs, or if they got really far in. But I was really proud. Our team didn't suck. We were pretty good. We had a lot of cred. Now, ever since the D'Antoni era of the Knicks, it's just been getting really hard to be a Knicks fan. I remember when Mike D'Antoni got fired halfway through the season and Mike Woodson became the head coach. The Knicks did amazing, so I can't even blame him for the way the team is performing now. I don't understand how the New York Knicks can be the second highest paid team in the NBA and be second worst team to play, This is some bull. I don't understand. We lost to the Bucks. They haven't even won 10 games. We lost to the Bucks. I think that I don't know what to think. I think what it is that the team, I don't even want to call them a team. The players are not in for the team. Carmelo Anthony, he's an amazing player. I think he deserves his paycheck. But he forgets that there is 4 other players on the court with him whenever he's on, It's stupid. If you don't pass the ball, your team is going to do bad. J.R. Smith, I think the bench, being put on the bench very often has helped him out a little bit. But he's still the worst decision maker in the NBA. I said it. He sucks. Actually, he doesn't suck. He's really good. He just makes some stupid decisions. Tyson Chandler, I've never seen him post. I think that's his position. I think he's a post guard, but I've never seen him near the basketball hoop. Amari Stoudemire, he's an excellent player, but he can't play for more than 15 minutes without having to ice his damn knees. What the hell? The Italian guy, what's his last name? Andrea? The Italian guy is really good, but he's out for the whole season. Felton is the most sorry excuse of a starting point guard I've ever seen. He's completely useless. And he's so dramatic. I can't. The team plays well when they do decide to work together. They play amazing when they decide to work together. Like that time they beat the Heat. That was great for us, but we lost every other game after that. They're doing so bad because they're not in it for the team. When they're not in it for the team, they lose. When they lose, us Knicks fans get made fun of. We're one of the biggest targets for all these memes and hate because we're really paid, but we're really bad, and it's some bullshit with these great names. It makes me feel like they don't care about us. It's really awesome to be a Knicks fan. I think our colors are pretty cool. I think orange and blue look really nice together, but I'm embarrassed to wear it when I leave my house. after a loss. I don't even want to leave my house after a loss, to be honest, because the games are stupid. I've kind of caught a break since I've been here in Philly for college. I don't really have time to watch the basketball games, nor do I want to go over to somebody's house to watch a Knicks game. I'm kind of glad I don't. I will always be loyal to the Knicks, but they make it really hard to be there for them because they don't give a shit about their fans. It's really saddening, actually. I'm getting a little bit upset talking about it now. So I think, alright, this is all I'm going to say. If disappointment was a staple meal in the NBA, Knicks fans would be the most obese group of people to ever walk this planet. And now we're going to have a video submission by my friend Lucas, and he is going to talk about his fandom and how he feels. Let's go watch it.
Hi, I'm Lucas, and I'm a Knicks fan. My Knicks fandom, I would say, started most recently out of all my fandom, so that might have some effect on my answer. But it started about, 4 or 5 years ago. I inherited it from my dad. He used to be a season ticket holder. And currently this season, it hasn't been that great. We are 10 games under winning half, under 500. Currently on a hot streak, but, it's bleak. The future's not that bright. We're worried we're going to lose our best player, which is, in a season like this, I don't have many hopes for a title. That you keep the light going, you keep the dream. But it's about the smaller things, the individual storylines when you don't think you're going to get the title. We set a franchise record this year for most points scored in a game by Carmelo Anthony. It's about the individual storylines. Those are the great moments that make you happy in these bleak seasons. Currently, we're on a 4-game winning streak. I think it's 4. Could be 5. But we're on a winning streak. We're hot right now. We're blowing teams out. I don't know how long it's going to last. One player's been doing most of the work. That's the kind of stuff that if it lasts long enough and brings you back into contention and you look like a great team, gives you hope, which is dangerous. Because if I start to believe, then it hurts when we suck. If we consistently are bad throughout the season, like some of my teams often are, it doesn't hurt as much because there's no false hope. But if they can trick you for long enough that you might have a chance, it hurts so much when all your potential disappears because it happens so quickly. Teams can go from looking like they're gonna make the playoffs and do well to being the joke and laughing stock of the league in seconds or games, give or take, because don't happen in seconds. But when that happens, that's what really destroys my mood. People look at me after moments like that for the next day and ask me what's wrong. They ask me why I look like, just a ghost of a person. The team picks me apart sometimes. So after a big playoff loss, you're probably not going to get much happiness out of me.
Wow, that's really awful, Lucas. It's really hard to be a Knicks fan, especially this season. Up next, we have Terrence.
Damn. Why can't these Knicks ever win? It's like every time things seem to go good, just can't put a win together. You got Melo putting up 30, but he's like 9 for 21. Then you got Tyson Chandler not able to score. The ball was right in front of him. He put it right in his hands. He can't even score. You got Melo out rebounding the entire team. How does he do that, man? Tyson Chandler, do your job. You're the center. You're supposed to outbound everybody. That's your job. You don't even defend no more, man. I understand you've been hurt, but come on, you're lacking. All the time we lose, and the main factor is most times it's not even Melo's fault, man. You got Raymond Felton not playing right, man. You got Brigione's out, man. You can't do anything, man. And then J.R. Smith, man, he's been a bum all year, man. Ever since last year, man, he got caught partying with Rihanna, man, and everything's been downhill, man. He elbowing people in the face, untying people's shoes. What's wrong with this dude? The Knicks just can't seem to buy a win right now, man. It seems like it's Carmelo and then maybe Shumpert, but it's still not helping, man. I'm tired of the Knicks losing, man. It's so hard to be a Knicks fan right now because we're always losing. And every time we lose a game, I die a little bit on the inside because I know these are games we're supposed to win. Like, we're not supposed to lose to Charlotte. Come on, the Bobcats, son. Michael Jordan don't even want them, man. That's his team. We can't be losing to these guys, man. We can't lose to the Bobcats. Can't lose to the Pelicans, man. We shouldn't even be losing to the Celtics, man. They don't even have a squad. Rondo's not even playing. Jeff Green is alright, but come on, man. We shouldn't be losing to all these teams, man. We should be heading up there. We should be playing with Indiana and Miami. We should be top 3 right now. We're not even in top 10. That's a shame. That's a shame that we're behind the Bobcats. The Bobcats. Come on, man. We should not be behind the Bobcats. Stop doing this to us, man. As Knicks fans, we deserve more. We deserve better. We are New Yorkers and we need to win. And you're not doing that. Step up, Knicks. Step up.
You know, New Yorkers already have a reputation of being rude or angry. With the Knicks losing, it's making it 10 times worse, and you can definitely see it in turns. Here's a message to the Knicks. We really need you to get your together because New York is a really fast-paced city, and you're making things really slow and really salty here. Please be a team. We're begging you. Please. And I'm out.